Hello, today I'm going to show you some of the awesome features available today with VPLEX and VMware. I will cover what VPLEX is, how VMware works today, and how VMware's features are made stronger with VPLEX. Thank you for joining me on this overview of VPLEX and VMware. I'm John Lehman, an account technical consultant working with enterprise accounts throughout the New England region. EMC and VMware have many close ties. They are strategic partners that spend a great deal of time, money, and effort enabling customers to transform their operations and accelerate their journey to the cloud, be it public, private, or hybrid. How are they enabling this today? VPLEX with VMware. So what exactly is VPLEX? VPLEX is a hardware and software virtualization platform. It's an in-band SAN virtualization device that sits between the hosts and the storage assets. Much like how VMware virtualized the compute layer, VPLEX is virtualizing the storage layer. To a host, VPLEX looks like the storage, and to the storage, VPLEX looks like the host. What is being done here is local and distributed federation. VPLEX enables you to have the exact same information in two separate locations and accessible simultaneously from both locations. The fact that the information is simultaneously available is key. This technology, Access Anywhere, is what enables the active-active data center. This is accomplished with distributed cache coherency. VPLEX can be deployed in one data center or across distances up to 10 milliseconds with VMware's features today. Today, many of VMware's greatest features rely on shared storage. Because of this, we can only talk about these features relative to one site and in one array. So let's focus on three of VMware's coolest features and jump right in. Fault tolerance, high availability, and vMotion, all within a data center. So this is what a healthy ESX cluster might look like. You can see here two ESX servers working together in a cluster to provide two VMs with high availability and fault tolerance respectively. In this scenario, if an ESX server goes down, your VMs will resume on the second ESX server. The HA VM will continue non-disruptively, and the FT VM will be restarted automatically. This is very cool technology. But what happens if, in this scenario, you have a site failure? Do you know what your RPO and RTO are in practice? Because you're about to find out. Now, if you're putting one and two together, you probably know where this is going. VMware is made more powerful with VPLEX. If we whiteboard what VPLEX with VMware looks like, you can see that we have a very similar picture to what VMware looks like today, except that we can stretch this cluster across distances up to 10 milliseconds or 200 miles. The VPLEXs are connected via WAN. Because of the VPLEX virtualization capabilities and their active-active presentation model, the ESX cluster is unaware of the distance between the two sites. Typically, VMware would have challenges stretching an ESX cluster across distance. Distance is a challenge that manifests itself in many ways but can be summarized into three simple categories: availability, mobility, and access. And VPLEX with VMware provide a powerful use case for all three. Availability is the RPO and RTO agreements the IT department has with the business. Mobility is being able to elastically scale workloads for performance optimization or being able to move active workloads from one array to another for hardware refresh or from one site to another for disaster avoidance. Lastly, access is the ability to collaborate on the same data across distances. So what would a site failure look like in this example? A site failure, just like an ESX server failure, is going to look identical in this environment. Your VMs will start up at the other site. If it's fault tolerant, it will be non-disruptive. If it's HA, it's going to restart and start up at the other site. That's whether a ESX server goes down or the entire site, because it's a stretched cluster and they're using both data centers in an active-active model. And I want to go over quickly some future technology that's in the pipeline for VMware called vVols. Today, multiple VMs can reside on the same storage on the back end. This causes problems when you try to vMotion one of these VMs across distance. Yet again, another distance problem. So what has VMware done to try to work around this problem? They created vVols. vVols are provisioned storage by the ESX cluster using API calls down to the storage level. vVols are driven by policies. So as VMs are created, vVols are being created. So today we're doing this cool technology over distances of 10 milliseconds. With this technology and the way it's policy driven, we'll be able to stretch this across asynchronous distances. And this will be done by dropping a vMotion's vVol into a synchronous state while it transfers across distance. This will take a performance hit, but you will be able to do vMotion across asynchronous distances. Pretty cool stuff coming our way. And wrapping up, this was recorded on 11/14/2012. So do your homework before you go to your customer. I know while I was building this video, the maximum distance for vMotions with VPLEX went from 5 milliseconds to 10 milliseconds, doubled. So things are changing at a rapid pace. So keep up to date with this. Check Chad's blog. He has really good demos showing the technology that's available here. And other than that, good luck and good selling.